number 12 was like this algebra question. So we have that the lines x equals 1/4 y plus a and y equals 1/4 x plus b. They intersect at a point 1, 2. And we want to know what is a plus b. So this is like a interesting algebra problem. So what this question is saying is like you have like these two lines, and if you're like graph these two lines, like if you're to take this first line, x equals 1/4 y plus a, you would get like, you'd get like some line that looks like this maybe. And then y equals 1/4 x plus b. If you were to graph that, you would get some line that looks like maybe like this or something, right? So if you were to like draw out the two lines, right? This line represents the line x equals 1/4 y plus a. And like this line represents the line y equals 1/4 x plus b. What they're saying is like they intersect at this one point, 1, 2. So like basically like what you can do is you can kind of just use like algebra. So we have like x equals 1/4 y plus a, and we know this line contains the point 1, 2, right? Because since that line intersects with another line at the point 1, 2, that essentially tells us that 1, 2 lies on this line. So this 1, 2 represents like an ordered pair. So this is like x, y. So in this case, 1, 2 tells us x is 1, y equals 2. So to find a, we can just like plug these two values into that equation. So you would have x is 1. You do 1/4 times y plus a. So this part here is 1/2. So you can solve and get a is equal to 1/2. And then we can, to find the value of b, we can do a similar thing. So b has equation. So the other line has equation y equals 1/4 x plus b. And we know, again, this line contains the point 1, 2, right? Because again, by the same reasoning, we know this line intersects another line at the point 1, 2. So that tells us 1, 2 has to lie on that line. So again, if 1, 2 lies on that line, 1, 2, like this is an ordered pair x, y. So essentially, this is saying that x equals 1, y equals 2 lies on this line. So we can again substitute that into that equation. And in this case, our y is 2 and our x is 1. So 1/4 times 1 plus b. And then, we can easily solve that. 1/4 times 1, that's 1/4. So to find b, we know b is just going to be 2 minus 1/4. That equals 7/4. So that's the value of b. And the original question asked us to find the value of a plus b. And we know a is 1/2 and b is 7/4. So 1/2 plus 7/4, that would give you like 9/4 as the answer. And that would give you like choice E, which is the right answer. So like the idea was basically like, you have two lines. So whenever a question says that a line contains a certain point, you can just, in this case, the question was you directly plug in the point into the two equations. So, we're given x equals 1/4 y plus a. It contains the point 1, 2. So that tells us when x equals 1, y equals 2, the equation is satisfied. That's what the question is saying. And then from there, we can solve for a. Similarly, when we have the equation y equals 1/4 x plus b, we know that it also has to contain the point 1, 2. So x equals 1, y equals 2 also satisfies that equation. So from there, we were able to just directly plug in x equals 1, y equals 2 into both equations and separately solve for a and b. So we got a is 1/2, b is 7/4. So their sum is going to be 9/4.